him is Marone. Pitch out. Coming wide, Marone. They're going to get him in the backfield about the 31-yard line. Big stop by Jordan Nichols. Where we call that name before?
Oh, yeah. Jordan Nichols has been one of the outstanding players for the Panthers this year, coming and getting Marone to the and getting him before he even got to the corner. Right now, the Panthers defense looks pumped up, and it's 1 versus 1, Coach. One number 1 offense versus number 1 defense.
Well, that was Coach Brigette seeing what the Panthers had planned by putting Brian Navarro in motion, and they slanted, and everybody in the world came over here. So it told him something about what the Panthers were doing defensively.
Ball back to the 32. I guess he lost about 4 yards. So second down, 14 after the first play from scrimmage. Now out of a shotgun, Darren Rivas.
A whole bunch of people. And
takes a handoff. He's going to take it himself. Up to the 35, 40, 35, 50. Still going past midfield. On his feet to the 40. Down the sideline. They got him down at about the 20-yard line, but big stop by the Panthers, but a huge play by Darren Rivas right up the middle. There's the other weapon.
Well, that's a counter, Terry. He jumps in a multiple formation, fakes the ball to Lupe Marone, and gets behind Big Surge and Roy Villarreal, and he's in the secondary.
If you want to say one of the Achilles heels for the Panthers this year has been that quarterback option, and Darren Rivas runs so well up the middle. He's a second running back for you. I'm just under center.
Andre Galendos saved the touchdown as he got down to the 20-yard line.
Told him to tell her not to punt.
A 48-yard gain by Darren Rivas. A little movement there.
I'll tell her though too.
But Rivas is that other weapon. Nobody runs a quarterback sneak or keeper like him.
Probably just wasted your whole time. Yeah, but I mean.
Rivas under center again. Handoff. Marone. 15, 10, 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Lupe Marone.
All that is the power eye, Terry. They went unbalanced to the left. They have 2 running backs leading Rivas up in the hole. Not Rivas, Marone up into the hole. They call that the blast.
And this is one thing that the Panthers need to make sure they're on top of is they cannot allow him to break free after first contact. Lupe Marone will kill you after first contact if you don't knock him down right away.
Was that a 3-play drive or a 4-play drive?
Lost yards, big gain. And 3, I believe, Terry.
Okay.
4, 3 or 4. Lost yards on first down.
Right.
2, 3, 4.
10:24 to go in the first quarter.
So right there, just look up the middle. Marone doing his great thing. He didn't get hit until the linebacker level, and then went through 1 tackle and the 2nd tackle right there. Arm tackles is not going to bring down Lupe Marone at all. You've got to hit him hard. Defensively for the Panthers, they were in position. They just not get it. Offensively for the Wildcats, that's exactly what you want from the first drive.
Yeah. That drive took 1 minute and 31 seconds.
And here it is again, Terry. You got Ryan Navarro leading up in the hole. The offensive line put a hat on a hat, what they call it, the 1 man blocking 1 man.
Wait, so Panthers on that side?
There's Lupe standing in the end zone.
20 yards on that touchdown run.
I don't think the Panthers want to get into a track meet with the Wildcats.
No. I agree with you.
They heard you.
But both teams can score.
So look at the Wildcats getting ready to kick off. Now, we have a brand new quarterback in the 2nd game back for the Panthers, and that's the big question mark. Paul Rodriguez.
Real loss.
Yes, Paul knows the offense. Paul's done the majority of the drills for 2 weeks, but that question mark's still there for the Panthers.
Isidro kicking off for the Wildcats, and here we go at about the 18-yard line. Guerra up to the 30. Well, he gets thrown out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. I want to say
that was number 10, Eben Lopez on the tackle, and it's going to be about the 33, Terry.
So we look at 2 kickoffs, Coach. We see pitch kicks or those wind kicks. Not today, not tonight. In the wet, they're thinking maybe we kick far enough. We're going to get some maybe turnovers and get the ball deep in their own territory.
Well, also, I think you're challenging your coverage teams here.
That was a good job by the special teams for Weslaco East. That has been a concern area, but tonight they did a good job.
Well, Coach Guzman's defense is going to be tested tonight. They've been really good lately. First part of the year, kind of question marks here and there, but let's see what the Panthers have in store for the defense.
Ball on the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panthers here. First handoff off tackle up to about the 36, about a 3-yard gain.
And how strange to say this, Coach. The Panthers' offense is not a home run type of offense like the Wildcats' offense.
Well, it can be, Joey. You know, you've got guys that can take it on any down.
That was Jonathan Martinez.
That was Jonathan with the ball there. It made about 4, Terry.
Is it
Are we going to have 75-yard drives in 3 plays again?
Well, we'll see.
Is the passer
in the rain, no less. So here we go. Rodriguez under center here, about the 37-yard line. Hand off to the second man coming. That's Sanchez. Aaron Sanchez, 40, up to about the 44-yard line. Aaron Sanchez behind that big offensive line.
You know, they did a nice job of pulling over there, Joey, and getting some movement. But look at East taking out the lead blockers. That's a great job by the running back. J.R. Varial looks like on the tackle. Ram. A couple other guys in there.
The question marks for the Weslaco Panthers, the offensive line, has kind of been answered. They've gotten that rhythm now where they're more comfortable under their own skin right now. They're running their offense the way Coach Tony D wants that offense.
First and 10 on the 43. Here we go again.
It's the church you're talking about.
Hand off to the first man through the left side. Jonathan Martinez up to about the 40, actually down to about the 40, into the 35-yard line.
I have a feeling, Terry, that we're going to see some running tonight.
You think so? It's going to be a fast game for both teams.
Did you guys bring your track shoes?
But you look at this right there. The way he ended this run right there, put his head down and just run over a defensive player, and that's exactly what you want from your running backs. In that play, with your head down, running over people.
I left my track shoes in the car, I think.
They're getting wet, Terry.
38-yard line, first and 10. Coming around, Brian Guerra, 35, 30, behind some tackles, 25, still going.
Wow, he had
down to about the 23 on another first down, but here comes a Panther offensive line.
And if you look at these two offensive linemen leading the way, the two guards pulling that way, you have big number 55 in front of him, and Brian Guerra just taking his time, knowing where he needs to go, find a little space there, and got that first down and just a little bit more. That's the way it's drawn up on paper.
Down to about the 22-yard line, guys. First down and 10 again. Rodriguez. And there's a man that carries the ball. Eric Gonzalez, 20, spins around, and he's about the 20 is all he's going to get.
Yeah, he got corralled pretty good that time.
Looked like they knew that he was going to get the ball on that one right there. That was the first touch for Eric Gonzalez on this drive.
You got to know as a senior that this kid plays with a lot of pride. You know he is up for this game.
Well, I'll tell you about an interview that I had with him earlier this week, and talked to him at school, and I'll tell you, it's impressive every single time I talk to him.
And one, second down and 9 from the 22-yard line. Rodriguez calling signals up, man in motion, inside handoff again.
Trap.
And the Weslaco East defense is all over that play.
And that's what you want from your defensive end. Plug up that hole, allow the linebacker to come up and just make a big tackle right there. And that's exactly what East did.
Looks like 72 German Lopez was there. Looks like there's
9.
Looks like German was the main guy.
Church of the Nazarene here in Weslaco.
Was that Jonathan Martinez, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, little church.
So now it's third down and about 8 or 9. This is a big play. This is the first time we've seen any kind of stall by these teams.
And we're going to take a timeout, Terry, with 7:47. Hey, we got another on the screen.
Just like the inside, though. We did paint from the outside, but
as long as we stay out of the way, Coach.
Well,
that's really cool. I like that a lot because a lot of people from different churches.
Hey, you know, Coach, we talked about the weather, and you know, earlier today, leading up to the kickoff, it was raining really hard. It's kind of slowed down a little bit, but you know, we talk about a wet ball. Right now, it doesn't look like it's affecting either offense.
Well, I tell you, the ball boys have a bigger job on a game like this than you would think, because they have to make sure the ball stays dry. The officials will let them chance it out.
We're looking into the huddle. Who's making all the noise?
That's Coach Guzman, Coach Pedraza. There's a couple other, Coach Villial.
Coach Martinez?
That's Coach Pedraza right there.
So Coach, in the second quarter, maybe the fourth quarter, you're going to see balls that are a little more wet because they're not able to dry out those balls and bring new balls in. And I think
that's probably what I liked the most. Was meeting all those new people. They're older.
Down about 8
yards to go here.
Guerra on the handoff to the 20, to the 15, still on his feet, 10, 5, inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. Brian Guerra with his feet, got to the corner again, running that left side. Big gain for the Panthers, first down.
Big number 55, Josue Espinosa, who's been wanting to come back. He was going to be one of the best linemen coming back. Did not play the first part of the year, and you look at him right now. That's why he's one of the best linemen. And look at him leading the pack, and then Brian Guerra being so patient, saying, hey, I'm going to run right behind you and then find the end zone, hopefully.
First down and goal to go from about the 3-yard line. Rodriguez again under center. Impressive drive for the Panthers. Hand off to Jonathan Martinez. Touchdown, Weslaco.
One convoy on those last couple of plays, and on that one it was just pretty much straight ahead.
You know, Terry mentioned something earlier, Coach, off camera. He mentioned it's going to come down to the offensive line. And right now you see that the domination from East offensive line and the domination right now against the defensive line for the offensive line for the Panthers.
Lemus is going to kick the extra point here with 7:17 to go. Quarter number 1. We thank the guy at the graphic guys give us the time here on the screen tonight. And the kick is up and good. So 7:17 to go. Quarter number 1. We're all tied up at 7-7. Weslaco and Weslaco East.
So 2 ways of getting to the end zone. They end up with the same result.
Oh yeah, 2 ways. And all year, and well, not even all year, for the last 6 or 8 years, these 2 schools from Weslaco have had success doing the same thing a different way.
The superintendent was talking to them that they wanted to open up their own.
They talked about there's more than one way to skin a cat. Well, they're both skinning a cat a different way, successfully.
And a lot of people like to refer to Weslaco East as a little brother and a big brother of Panthers. Hey, when you have a brother, your brother's totally different than you. They're not the same. There may be some similarities, but they're totally different.
I'm going to tell you, some of the best running talent in the Valley and some of the best offensive line talent in the Valley is on this field right here tonight.
And there are 2 different ways and 2 offensive schemes that allow those players to be highlighted.
Coach, and you know, coaches, being the father of twins, that these are not twin brothers over here.
Oh no! Take back those of you that have brothers. No one can hit your brother.
A lot of people say I have an announcer voice too. That's what I get a lot.
And that's kind of what happens in this game.
But it is.
Lemus to kick off.
I don't know where.
And a short kick again down to about the 15-yard line. Picked up there. 20, 25-yard line, 30. Still on his feet to the 40-yard line. Loopy Marone to about the 41. About a 26-yard run back by Loopy Marone.
And even though they kicked it deep, you did not want to kick it to Loopy Marone. Marone can be off to the races quickly.
I don't think this is where they want East to start their plays every drive on the 40 and that's where they get to start last drive.
You're hired. I want you. I was like, okay.
Marone is going to success story this year coming over from Lavia. He has really adapted to 6A football.
And the boss heard my voice and she's like,
to the whole
they were just
picture. Imagine his whole career at Lavia probably wasn't this many
what's wrong with my voice?
Quarterback sneak by Darren Rivas to the 45-yard line, still on his feet to about the 47, and running harder than normal. Andre Galindo, one of the tacklers on the play for Weslaco.
Well, because they told me, the Boston here has to come back tomorrow.
Tackle,
okay.
The first
I
time they
up on
touched
that, I went back the next day.
Darren Rivas spinning out of a tackle, getting a couple more yards off of that one.
The other Boston
if they do not wrap up and secure tackles,
just left for a meeting.
These Weslaco East running backs and quarterback are going to be off to the races.
This is wasting my time. I mean, y'all told me I was. It's really wasting my time. So
I'm going to say about the 46 or 7-yard line. Second down 2 is what our graphics say.
So they said that they're going to be hiring
Hand off again, Marone. 45, up near the 50. Yeah, so I think he's got the first down, guys.
Nah, he's going to be about a yard short, Terry. But
my bad.
But you know, but that's a great. That's what they're trying to do.
Yes,
they're in 4-down territory right now.
And that's what happens when you get a good kick return.
Oh yeah.
But hopefully that's something
they want to do. First down, you're in 4-down territory.
Right there, they're going to be good.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be the punter tonight because I don't know that they're going to hit the field. Both teams are going to.
But you kind of don't want a deep snap. You don't want to put in.
But a lot of people say it should be an
snapper's paws. You want to keep it away from them.
Third down about 1 here at the 49-yard line. Quarterback keeper by Rivas. He's over midfield. Does he have enough?
They're going to say now on Weslaco High's 49-yard line.
Really serious.
That's going to be like
really serious real quick. I get mad real quick. Like
and if he doesn't get it, I'm gonna guesstimate that Coach Brigette goes for it anyway.
Another quarterback.
That's why, and so there's like place in McAllen that like opened up, and for kids that want to try out acting. My mom was gonna sign me up for it.
Well, Coach, would you do a?
I don't even know. It opened up. It was like a while back.
Not the way your offense is moving, and the way their offense just moved the ball.
Well, here we go. The measurement on the field right now, guys. Good camera work by our guys on the field. Don Ramirez and Val Zamora down there.
Wow. People in the valley.
Mike Palacios also helping us out tonight. Just a little bit, about 4 chain lengths short, guys. Fourth down, and officially we'll say 1 yard, but not quite that much.
And then get back to me on that, so maybe you can see me on
TV. You got your measuring stick out?
Yeah, we're going to see how this goes.
So if ever I do get famous,
this is like, knowing Darren Rivas and knowing
if y'all ever need anyone for
I would not put it past them to try to develop Panthers offside with the hard count.
Of course they are.
Fourth down and 1. Rivas.
They didn't get him.
Really?
Everybody's staying home. Now we're waiting here. One man in the backfield behind him. Rivas, quarterback sneak.
Didn't
need much. And they're pulling on, but
I think second effort. Yeah, second effort. He got it.
Yep.
Well, if you watch the defensive line from Weslaco, they're just submarining the offensive line, so they're trying to make sure. See Big 72, how low he is, and there's a guy underneath the pile there. They're just trying to make sure there's no place for him to go.
But it looked like he got the first down. The two line judges came in different places.
Well, that's where they're supposed to compromise and figure it out. But you know what? First down.
So nice push by the offensive line to get that half yard to get that first down.
Yeah, it's hard to do that though with a guy diving underneath the leg.
It sure is.
As the late George Carlin would say, first down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, out there in his
First down and 10 from about the 49-yard line. We scored easily the first time, but now the second drive they're moving just a little bit slower, but getting the same results. They're 49-yard line, first and 10. Handoff, Cervantes, I believe.
Angel Flores.
No, you're my bad. I get confused.
But that's because you're.
Angel Flores is going to have to come out.
Because of the media relations that you know. That you know how to do that
I did not see Cervantes warming up today. I don't know if you saw him.
I did. I don't know that I know right now on the sideline where he's at, but I saw him.
Yeah, last week he was not able to play because he was on that concussion protocol. But he told us last week he wanted to come back for this game.
He's there. He's on the sideline, kind of hovering behind Coach Burgett.
Second down and 8. Here we go from about the 47-yard line.
If you ever need
and Rivas looking things over. Power eye. This time it looks like.
Yes.
Navarro goes into the slot. Pitch out to Marone. 50, 45. 40 goes. Tripped up to 40 and a fumble. Who got it? Well, Panthers think so.
We can't replay it. It's not the NFL. But the ground can't cause a fumble. And they're saying the ground caused the fumble.
The umpire right there is saying that the ground caused the fumble.
Yeah, the one that we do at weddings, quinceañeras.
Right there, who made that tackle?
The ground.
The ground caused. I don't know who was underneath there, Joey.
Well, I think it's Ethan DeLuna coming up with a big tackle, a touchdown saving tackle. Ethan DeLuna coming in from his cornerback spot, coming in, getting his legs, and just flipping him over.
One of the best equipment
in the valley. The ground jarred the ball loose.
Yeah.
And a good call by the officials. They're down to the 40-yard line.
And say like your topic is like.
Man, they're going to Navarro again. Quarterback keeper is Rivas. Maybe 1 yard.
First down now.
Like we go with the theme. So like
right now East is okay with this drive. You know, both teams kind of scored quickly. You know, we go a minute 31, Terry, on the first one.
Right, exactly.
Right now, we need to establish something, and you, as an offense, you want to start wearing a defense down.
Oh no, we haven't done
and give yours time to recover.
Weslaco East.
And that's exactly what they're doing right now. 1-versus-1 timeout going to be called from, I think it's the Wildcats.
Weslaco East is playing Weslaco East ball right now.
Yeah. You know, but you have those home run hitters, and we've seen it all year long.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 pictures.
I don't think the timeout's correct.
Yeah, so it was just like
I think it is 2.
I thought Weslaco
used one, and maybe East used that one.
In our minds, it should be 2 and 2, but you know,
that's what we have.
We'll see later on.
You know what actually?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if
you look at the field and how it's held up with this rain that's been since I think close to 5 o'clock. It's been raining pretty hard at times, and this field's kept up pretty good.
East has the ball on the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 now. Rivas. The power eye behind him. Don't be surprised if Marone gets the ball again.
Over your heart.
He's got another pitch out.
Oh, like that.
30, 40, 35, still going, 30. And down this, he does a little juke out of bounds and got another first down.
And that was very smart of Marone. He did not have to go and get contact, just get out of bounds. Hey, you save yourself from getting unnecessary contact.
I'm waiting for that patent. Stiff arm.
He didn't need it yet.
Yeah,
nice job by J.R. Barry Allen on the offense now out there blocking. You got Ryan Navarro, who's the key to the whole thing, guys. If you don't have a fullback, you can't run the I formation.
And he's done that beautifully all year long.
Well, he's done that for like 3
years. Forever, it seems like.
It seems like. I'm sure there's coaches going, how?
First down and 10 from the 25-yard line.
They were just looking for someone.
And Weslaco's on the move here late in the first quarter. Oh, first penalty of the game.
What do we got?
Illegal. A procedure called against East.
I mean, you talk about Ryan Navarro and some of the other offensive linemen. You talk about the running backs of Weslaco East. They do such a great job blocking for somebody else that's carrying the ball. When it's their turn, then they know that they're going to get that blocking.
And if you saw that last toss play, Darren was involved in the blocking. Of course, we know Ezzy from Weslaco High got hurt blocking, so they have the same mentality. Same idea.
Ball in the 30, first down and 15. Rivas trying to get outside 30, maybe to the 25, but he got maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. Should bring up second down and 10.
Big tackle by Galindo, number 21 on Darren Rivas. You look at the end of that play. You know what I liked about that play, Darren Rivas was so patient, trying to find a hole, looking for something, then turns it up. But right there, Galindo, big hit, bringing it down.
That's how we had it.
So second and 10, Terry, on the 25. Again, East is in no hurry right now. With the new 40-second clock, this is, you can stretch a game if you want to.
Getting ready to go into 3 minutes.
About 3 minutes and counting down here in this first quarter. East with the ball for the second time.
That we do, like we'll post
man motion Navarro to the slot.
People want to see a picture.
Pitch out to Moreau right behind. Navarro, 25, down to about the 20. So bring up third down and 5 for the Weslaco East Wildcats.
And Coach, you saw that play developing so well. The blocking was there, and all of a sudden you saw some white uniforms getting there. But the blocking was perfect up until one point. You saw the white jerseys get in the way.
Yeah, right now, both teams are playing fairly well. I mean, East has had to go for it on fourth down and it converts by a yard, but that's the way they like to play. So Starkville's playing good defense too.
It's starting to rain again.
Ball at the 20-yard line. Third down about 5. Angel Flotus in the backfield with Marone. And out to Marone. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Lupe Marone.
Wow.
What a speedster he is.
You know, that's the same play they scored earlier on. They got in the tight formation. They went power I. He runs up in there and he makes one move, and he's in a different league, guys.
And I don't know if it's a defensive, the offensive tackle or the tight end in that formation that just blocked down and took a wall away from the Panthers to try to react. The defensive end had no chance against that block.
That was identical to the first touchdown, 20 yards.
Same play, same distance, same guy.
Same extra point.
Now let's see if they have this replay. And let's see where
we'll have open photo booth, we'll have
there's
closed
a
photo
gigantic
booth.
hole you could drive a truck.
Open is just basically
you go back to that blocking by the defensive end, the mound in the corner right there. Seal block on the outside, inside.
But it's
everybody
more
else
expensive
is sealed off on the inside. Just a gigantic.
Somebody was down in there.
Yeah, the price goes up.
And once he gets that on a secondary.
Yeah, well, and it's also depending on the hours.
By the time you react to that, Moron's so fast, he's going to pass by you in the blink of an eye.
You know, as strong as he is tonight, I've seen more of his speed. He's got strength, we know that, but tonight has been the speed right here.
You look at right there, 75 with a great block, giving Moron enough time, just enough time to give Moron the pass by. By the time the defensive end corrected, he was gone.
You can't make mistakes against either one of these teams, Joe.
No, not at all. No, offensive line.
And it's going to come down to who's the first team to get stopped, maybe the team that takes the lead.
Well, I mean, right now, it's going to come
possession by possession right now.
The offensive line on both sides of this rivalry came to play tonight.
2:11 to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, it
so
seems
we've
pretty
had
high.
3 touchdowns scored already in this first quarter.
Because my cousin was
right
like,
now,
we're actually charging
getting ready to kick off.
It's a different kicker.
4 hours.
Is that number 1 Orlando Ramirez?
Down to about the 15, dropped there by the Weslaco Panthers. Picked up by Garrett, trying to get wide.
And they pay me for every event that I do. So I'll go do an event, they'll pay me $40, $60.
Brian Garrett, he had a chance, but he fumbled the ball, picked it up, and he ran sideways a long ways. But didn't get a whole lot of yardage.
But the yardage came from the fact that the Wildcats all caved in, saw that ball on the ground, and kind of got out of the running lanes. And that's one of the dangers and can cause big running plays is if you get out of your lanes, right there, number 3, out of his lane, coming from the far side, and that allowed Brian Guetta to get to the close to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, 24, Joey.
So first down and 10 to go from the 24-yard line with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter on the Weslaco Panthers. Paul Rodriguez, your quarterback.
Push button, black, white, and color. It just, that's why it's probably so expensive, because it's just really good equipment.
That's that same little power play they were running on the first drive. It's kind of the Weslaco form of the blast. You got a lead blocker, and you got a back running up in the hole, kind of one-on-one.
Yeah, Jonathan Martinez is not a big guy, so he's hiding behind the offensive lineman. and then all of a sudden you see him in the linebacker area, and you go, whoa, I need to get this guy before he gets more yardage.
Ball on the 30-yard line, second down rather than 4 yards to go. Rodriguez again, a long count. Eric Gonzalez in motion, but an inside handoff up to about the 32-yard line. That's all. I believe that was Aaron Sanchez, maybe.
That trap looked like it took forever.
Aaron Sanchez.
That's him.
That trap looked like it took forever to develop, Coach.
I believe it's the tackle trap pulling back. So a nice job by Marco Arroyo not allowing himself to get driven out of that hole.
Well, big Josh Zavala, number 76, came across from his tackle spot, and actually he was the guy trapping.
I thought number 8 made the tackle, Ram Mendoza.
Yeah, that's big Ram.
And we look at the rain here. Third down and about 3 or 4 yards to go for Weslaco here. As Gonzalez goes in motion, he gets on the sweep. 35. And maybe up to the 37. I think he's got the first down.
Yeah, he's got the first there. He cut that back, or he might not have.
If he would have gone the outside, Coach, I think he would have had a lot more yardage out there. Following his blocker, Eric Gonzalez is such a great runner when he follows his blocker right there. On the outside, you had the lineman blocking out, and he had that open space, that green space to the Weslaco High field.
First down and 10. Inside handoff again. 40, 45. Jonathan Martin. 50, 40. Ran down to about the 30, 25-yard line.
They snuck the trap up in there.
Jonathan Martinez.
The Wildcats were not ready, and they snuck the trap on him, and he almost broke it.
And that's been a very, very successful play for them so far. What a great play. Jonathan Martinez getting in there, nobody around him, 2 blockers in front of him.
The hotel actually used to be really long. It used to go
We had a convoy at Morales out, but Jonathan actually outrun his interference that time.
J.C. Vargas on the tackle.
Sorry. No, he's my stepdad.
And in motion to Eric Gonzalez, 25-20. And they're going to, well, he reverses field. Still on his feet inside the 20 to about the 18.
You know, he was hitting the back.
Because they're white, Hispanic, black.
Two tackle breaks that Eric Gonzalez has. One right there, and then you look right there.
And like, there's something really wrong if your dad's white or was Hispanic. You know someone cheated.
And that comes from the wet weather, Coach. Plain simple. You had him wrapped up. That could not keep it.
He's from.
That ends the first quarter, guys. And after 1 quarter of play, Bobby Lackey, the home team, Wildcats, Weslaco East leading 14-7 over the Panthers.
She's the one that's into him more than us. So. And my other 2, one lives with her boyfriend in Harlingen. The other one lives in Harlingen by herself. She's going to school, but her boyfriend is in Edcott, so she's like back and forth. That's why I was asking if you knew Gage because of the church, but it wasn't the same church.
Looks like they're going to start the second quarter. Where's the ball going to be placed down, guys? Inside the 20?
Yeah, it looks like the 19, Terry.
Okay. Red zone. They need to go to about the 15 for first down.
My mom's not too big on that whole lovey-dovey thing.
5-ish?
5-ish.
She actually didn't even want to have a big wedding.
I know it's not.
She wanted to have a wedding.
Are you from out east?
Yeah, I'm from out east.
She's not too big on all that stuff, so they had a wedding and.
Okay, second down. Hand off coming to
they didn't even tell me about it because it was just
20,
like a
cut back. Eric Gonzalez about the 11-yard line.
Yeah, so they had it.
Eric Gonzalez good for a first down. Yep.
That you what?
I'm having to look on the monitor because we got umbrellas in our
No, this is the first wedding she's ever had. That's why, yeah. She never married my dad, so that's why I was like, really, Mom? Like, you get married and then you get to see it? Like, I was like, all right, see if I invite you to my wedding. So, but get this, like,
talk about Eric and
yeah,
talk about
he's
him
really
being
cool. I mean,
system.
I get
You
there's a lot
forget,
of perks with him.
he's a great
He's really cool. He's helped me out a lot.
First down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Inside handoff, Jonathan Martinez down to about the 6 or 7-yard line. Just a inside over the guard that time.
Like I missed that wedding, and it was a family that went like, oh my
grandma, my grandparents.
In
this weather, they're not tackling the ball.
But then they had another wedding. I don't know why they had another one, and I wasn't even invited to that one. So I was like, so you get married twice to the same guy, but I'm not invited to either one.
I think right now what's happening is the defense
I really see if I'm inviting you to my wedding. Like, I've yet to see her get married.
7-yard line.
Twice.
Paul Rodriguez.
The way he proposed though. Like, it was pretty cool. What it should have been pretty cool, just wasn't, because like he left. It was during Christmas, and he left.
That was probably one of the best defensive plays so far in this game from Weslaco East.
It probably is right
the
there.
ring was in the jacket pocket that she usually wears.
That's how you beat an offense.
And she takes everywhere.
Number 64.
Offensive line, we have an offensive lineman chasing the defensive lineman to the backfield. That's not a good thing. That's not going to get you forward.
Marco Arroyo back to the 11. It looks like that may be Second down, or third down and 10.
Later, probably.
They were at,
she felt the ring.
This is a huge play right here.
What the heck? And I go up during halftime to go talk to them, and she's like, "Hey, look," and I was like,
"Man, motion is
Garrett." Just proposed to her.
Flip back to Brian Garrett.
Well, I mean, I guess. I was supposed to be here, but I mean, I guess
they did.
Like,
one thing, Coach, that they did not do against the Cornelius with that play.
He told me like what was supposed to happen. Like it was supposed to be like a trail thing. She was supposed to find it and
right now they covered it well. Congratulations
it
to
was
Coach
just a
Guzman.
fail. Yeah, she found it on my basketball game, so I was like, okay, like,
Weslaco High's going to run this against us.
What do you do now, guys? It's 4th and 14?
Cyril Rojas, one of the tacklers there.
Well, you know, Paul Rodriguez is a good thrower.
He moved out here.
Are you going to throw it in the end zone?
He used to have a condo out on the island.
Almost have to.
And I lived with him for a while during the summer.
Fourth down.
Like I got to score early, like
11. And Rodriguez is going to throw into the end zone. Does he have a man yet? Wide open. That is that Brian Garrett?
No, that's
and I went to go live with him
Jonathan
for the
Martinez,
summer too.
We've seen that earlier in the year too.
Yes.
And then during school, came again. He moved out here with us.
Paul Rodriguez, looking like he's been doing this all year long. You look at 7-on-7, and that's what makes Paul Rodriguez different from Desi. Desi can run with the ball, but I think Paul's a better pure passer, and he's proved it right there by showing, hey, I got the nice touch, I can give it to my guy, and allow him to get that. Broken coverage playing.
He took a hit in the helmet that time too. So Jonathan Martinez able to score the touchdown. We're an extra point away from tying up here, and just underway here in the second quarter as the kick is up and good. 9:48 to go to halftime, and we're all tied, guys, at 14-14. No.
90 points out there.
I got the wrong number.
So you actually like the
I know that's not right.
I'm living in the past.
Even Coach knew you were wrong.
I know.
I don't know exactly what that means, but it doesn't mean 14.
No, it means 0.
You know, Coach. I mentioned it. Paul Rodriguez and Desi Rodriguez. When Desi went down, Paul Rodriguez had a lot of pressure on him at the beginning of the year. It was a kind of pressure
There's
situation.
Some days where it's like good, and all the surfers will be talking about it. And
gone,
like,
and Paul knows
he's
the man.
6 feet today.
Look at the way he ran this offense. Just smooth,
got all excited.
rolling out of the pocket, found his guy. Just a nice, beautiful touch.
But you're actually like going in the water and stuff.
Stride. Easy. He may look like he's been doing it all year long.
Yeah, and definitely didn't expect that. They expected all the running plays. They sure didn't expect that.
15-yard pass from Paul Rodriguez to Jonathan Martinez, and we're tied at 14. 9:48 to go to halftime, and Weslaco's going to kick off again.
I'm curious to see if they're going to kick to Luper Marone.
Kind of a pooch
like a wing kick
over there.
Picked up at about the 30-yard line.
He called a fair catch, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
J.R. Villarreal.
Is that J.R. over there handling the ball?
Yep.
Senior was
How many of their?
He's a receiver.
Yeah.
How many of there are you?
Guy, but that's a veteran that knows what he's supposed to do.
But despite the touchdown, I thought that was an impressive defense by Weslaco East that time. Despite the touchdown,
but they like being active though.
I thought they were playing their best defense of the night.
But
there's days where I'll actually go in the water, but just not like this. I mean, but when it's hot, because the water's at a temperature of about 82 or so it's really nice. We'll go like way out there. We'll go to this 30 sandboard. We're out there swimming, and it's just
ball
like
on the
wow.
29-yard line for East. Hand off to Marone. 30, 35, still on his feet. And up to about the 40.
Out there.
And you look
45-yard line, actually.
You look at the penetration by the defensive line for the Panthers.
When you're standing on the 30 sandbar, you look the other way, and you're just like,
drove his man
you just want to keep swimming. Like that's what I want to do. I want to just keep swimming, see where it takes me. Like,
but watch Lupa drag his number partner.
Yeah, like they don't go in the water.
And that's a mismatch there.
But then once you turn back and you're going back, you're like...
Well, Diego's got to learn. You got to go low on Lupa. You can't go up high. He's
that was actually the other day. I don't know why I was just
actually about to the 44, guys. First
I
down
wanted to live
from the
like
44.
on a secluded
High
island.
formation behind
myself.
Darren Rivas. Marone is
like
going to be hit in the backfield this time. This time the Panthers swarmed to the ball.
That's Bruce Rayner all over Marone.
Yeah, that didn't time up right.
Yeah,
something
but
was
just,
wrong on that,
see
but
how
we actually didn't lose.
Don't worry about anything.
Talked about the
don't worry
Wildcats
about people. Don't worry about
the
sports. Don't worry about the
defense
president.
from
Don't
their
worry about
offense right now the
government,
Panthers
all this stuff that's going on, or about war, like you're just out there by yourself.
And come into this game now a little bit different.
Like
this series has been a little bit different for them, except for that one play. That second play right there is what may set the tone.
You know, it's hard to prepare for the Wildcat offense because nobody runs this offense.
Just to go out there.
Yeah, nobody, especially in this district.
Second down about 11 from about the 43 now.
Yeah, because I like being like
on again. Rivas looking to his bench.
Relaxed.
8:35 to go here in the first half. And the whistle's blowing. I know the zeros, well, they weren't at the time on the board. Yep.
They don't understand.
Yeah, it just.
You give them gang signs or no? That's a
Macarena.
Delay of
oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Did the clock go to 0, guys?
I didn't see that.
I'm going to be honest. I have been looking all year.
I never saw you like
I was not looking on that one.
A one-time coach.
Like get a whole group of people and be like, hey guys,
that's how it goes. It's a one-time you do something.
Like anything can really loud.
Well,
second down, about 15 yards to go for the Wildcats. With 8:25, as we do appreciate this, Joey. Seeing the actual clock in our graphics tonight, doing a great job. Darlene Gracia and the crew, K-West crew, doing a great job of bringing it to us.
Alexis
Marone.
No, that's Alexis. He didn't hit anything. It's going to be 3rd and 15 the other way now.
He's down in the field tonight, isn't he? We're getting a first-hand view of the game.
Braving the elements out there.
He may be standing like half and half, you know what I mean?
Well,
one foot on that side, one foot on that side.
You're like you were talking about Oscar of Yorkhouse doing that.
The ball is at the 40-yard line, guys. I would say we got 3rd down and about 14 yards to go.
And Joey, they have corrected the timeouts we talked earlier. The Panthers have 1 and the Wildcats have 3.
Okay, so it was opposite. I thought there was 2 and 2, but that's actually.
Will the Wildcats do something wild here and pass the ball?
Well, they could, but they're going to use the timeout right now. The clock was running down.
Darren Rivas very upset with his receivers out there, knowing they should have been out there in position. Now they're going to have to burn a timeout.
You know, with 7.5 minutes to go in the half, though, to use your first timeout, that's
what do you do?
Yeah, but you know, Darren Rivas is such a competitor. He wants to get his guys in there, get in there, and get that first down. But he's not used to a 3rd and long situation, being tied with a team. He wants to win this game so bad. A senior, a leader that he's been on this team for such a long time. He remembers that when they shut out the Panthers.
Yeah, he was playing on that defense that shut him out. Back then, he was a secondary guy only. Didn't play in the offense sophomore year.
Would it be safe to say that Weslaco East is playing their best opponent tonight?
Yeah. Possibly.
I think so. I think
and maybe vice versa.
You know, and of course, we're going to be a little bit biased. 1 and 2 definitely in this district. You look at it to the 2 best teams.
40-yard line. They're down, handoff. Nope. Rivas going to take it himself, but he's not going to go anywhere. Well, he's on his feet. Oh, falls down. Back at about the 28-yard line.
They're going to have to think about punt now.
Big play by the Panther defense.
So Michael Brandon throws a huge tackle and just holding on for dear life, and Darren Rivas could not get out of that tackle.
How close was he, though?
Yeah, she got mad for what?
One more step and regain his balance. You know, there's a lot of ifs and buts in life, but that didn't happen, did it?
Rivas is going to punt. Ball is about the 31-yard line. It's 4th down and 25 yards to go here.
Okay, they got one guy out there that's not being covered.
No, she didn't bother me whatsoever.
This would be a tremendous gamble if he did it. Nope, Rivas is going to kick it away.
Nice kick.
Down to about the 30-yard line. Got it. Oh, what a kick. Inside the 10. Keep it going, guys.
Are you kidding me?
Talk about flipping the field, Ron. Talk about flipping the field.
Well, you talked, Terry, last couple of weeks, you talked about how the difference in the game. I mean, Lupe with 200 yards rushing and this and that. But Darren is the guy who makes the play. Big players make big plays in big games.
Coach, talk about the composure. He just got sacked for a big loss.
Yeah.
He was upset. Come back to the position, direct his special teams, and then to make a huge kick like that. That says so much about that young man.
That's huge. But that's a big player making big plays.
6:32 to go.
Movie theater.
Ball on about the 6-yard line.
It's like right next to it.
Hand off right up the middle. 10-yard line.
Like a brick
maybe
wall
the 12.
Covered in vines.
Huge play.
And I asked my
coming
mom,
up
I
the
was
last
like,
part
hey,
of
like,
the
have y'all
first
eaten
half.
there?
Jonathan Martinez on the carry, but
like, you can't eat there.
huge
It's
in
a
the
rehab
fact that
center.
Weslaco's got a long
shut up.
field.
And they're like, yeah, I actually found that out,
before halftime.
Well, so far, though, Terry, this long field hasn't intimidated Weslaco at all.
Yeah, they're like, it's a rehab center.
6 minutes is enough time for them to navigate all the way down.
That's because I've been on that.
Here we go, Rodriguez under center. about the 11 or 12
I
yard
always
line.
thought it was a restaurant. I've always wanted to go try it.
And coming wide at the 10-15. Brian Garrett maybe to the 16-yard line.
So it's going to be close to a first down. It's going to be third and about maybe one or two, maybe two. Again, you got linemen pulling out front.
You don't seem like a person getting
mad. And you don't see any penetration.
Right there, nice block by number 71, Gabriel Cordona.
Yeah, no penetration usually means success for a Weslaco offense.
Third down and about one. Is that what we're saying here? Ball is about the 15-yard line where I'm looking at.
Yeah, where you have to let it out.
This is huge here for Weslaco High. Oh, this is going to
start touching all your stuff.
This is a different down now. 3rd and 6 is a different down than 3rd and 1.
Rosales jumped up too bad for Matt.
Of course, with this offense, 6 yards is not that big a deal.
Well, for now, for a defense, this is a different situation. Coach Guzman's going to call something else, maybe a little more pressure, get that penetration.
Everything's right to them. You can't tell them what's wrong because it's right automatically.
Now they show me to throw the ball, but as a defensive lineman now, hey, I'm going for the quarterback. I'm going to try to break up something in the backfield.
Like a lot of people smoke weed, a lot of people do all these bars, all these drugs, and
Rodriguez.
I'm a security guard on the island.
Fake handoff, no. Eric Gonzalez,
so we did like
10,
those biggie
15,
events.
20, 25, still going up to about the 30, got the first down.
A lot of people I'll see them.
Good job by Eric Gonzalez.
The Wildcats just look totally lost.
Well, I mean, it is, but I have no sympathy for them. I'm sorry, but I don't. Because it's just, that's what you want to put in your body. You know the effect, you know what it's going to do to you. But you don't care. Just because you want to have a good time. Like, I mean, I'm here, I'm having a good time. I'm not on anything though.
You know,
and like on weed either, I'm not big on smoking weed. Like,
I could be wrong.
Oh, well, it gets me in my chill zone.
I believe for the Panthers.
It may be
I'm in my chill zone. Yeah, like I'm sober and I'm in my chill zone.
A delay of game.
I don't know.
And an illegal procedure.
And a movement, I think.
But
I think it's been a clean game as far as penalties.
I think it's under 5 penalties so far in this game.
That's amazing.
And both teams have one timeout now. I guess timeout.
Better?
Say, hey, we need to slow this thing down right here.
And you know what's funny about that, Coach? You would think with the adrenaline pumping in such a playoff atmosphere game, you would think there'd be more penalties like the one we just had right now.
Well, sometimes the weather and the situation makes you really key in, you know, because not everything's perfect. You know, it's louder than you want it to be. It's wetter than you want it to be. I've got to really concentrate. I've got to really listen. I've got to key into the quarterback's voice, and maybe that's why. I mean, I'm with you. There hasn't been any major penalties.
So the ball at the 31-yard line, first down and 10 for the Panthers. That was huge.
And he was like,
Rodriguez again, handoff straight, right side, up to the 40, and up to about the 45-yard line. Just straight ahead power football by Weslaco that time.
And you look at the end of that play, the last 5 yards was all individual effort. Him just running the ball, running straight ahead, and he almost running downhill. You know,
I mean, I guess I can see where your parents
running
come
downhill,
from.
That's exactly what he did right there.
No offense, Panther fans, but that was Wildcat land.
Yeah.
So first down
they're kind of mirroring themselves a little bit.
Yeah, on that play, yes.
First down and 10 from the 43-yard line.
You're not too big of a fan of it?
Something's up on this play.
Well,
they're all tight in there together. Something was going to happen. And
I've never heard that before. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I don't know. They had a trick play go on.
They
They sneak somebody out of the backfield. But all 3 running backs were like an inch behind the line.
You're old enough to remember Funky.
Play that funky music.
I think you would because like you're high. Like I've been high before. I'm not gonna lie. It was when I was 13. I just didn't find interest in it anymore. But it gets you on this like
spins. 40, 45.
I don't know. You just really
maybe the 47-yard line.
Like
Eric Gonzalez.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I probably think you would because you're an artist. If you're painting, you would just be really calm. You'd be really focused, like in it.
Nice way of blocking. Get off your block number 6. I think that's Daniel Vela.
All my sisters
trying to interrupt the play. Did a good job.
So second down here.
Yeah, I mean, because it can go both ways. You could like it, you could have just like a bad effect on it, and it would just be really bad.
Oh, down he goes at about the 44. Big hit that time, yep.
But I mean, it's not. I mean, all these people brag about it, but I mean, I wouldn't say brag about it.
Not seeing even where the ball is.
And look at Josh, number 76, Josh Zavala, going upfield. That's a big guy leading your way.
Danny Vela again. From his outside position.
Jonathan Martinez having a heck of a first half, though, guys.
Okay.
3 minutes, 30 seconds to go, Terry.
So the ball in Wildcat territory about the 44-yard line. Hand off to Eric Gonzalez again, cutting back at about the 41. Not maybe 2 or 3 yards on that particular play.
And Eric right there, if he'd been a little more patient, had blockers in front of him, just outran his blockers.
Well, penetration is the key here, Joey. We've been talking kind of about it all game. Right there, you got number 6 penetrating, and that caused him to cut back.
Yeah, Josue Espinosa could have gone a little bit further out, and that would have been good for Eric. But Eric trying to get something.
Yeah, that up and out.
So the ball is about the 43-yard line.
The Christians are like the biggest hypocrites. I mean,
second down.
Yeah, they're like the worst people.
Fumble, Rodriguez.
They can preach about God, but then you be doing another thing.
That was a huge break there.
So we talked about fumbles, and we talked about how this could be a game changer with 2:49 left.
I mean, I am a Christian myself. I mean, I haven't been a Christian in a while.
And looked like they were going to put themselves in scoring position. Now the defense for Weslaco
East has come up with something.
Now it's time for the Weslaco East offense.
And it's not that
show what they got.
It's not that there shouldn't be time, because there should always be time. I mean, it's church. But at the same time, my dad does always work. Like, always busy. He never really has off, so it kind of sucks.
And Paul's a senior.
There's actually last year when me and my sister were home alone every day. My mom and dad were working, so we were home alone every day after school. They'd leave us money, we'd pick up something to eat, and we were home by ourselves.
40-yard line,
it
first
was
attempt
just
for the
something like I
Wildcats
wanted to do. I mean, I did it with one of my ex-girlfriends, and I was just, we went to a church camp and everything, and I liked it. It was really fun. The church camps that I did go to when I was at this church in Weslaco, it was really fun.
You know, that last fumble,
I met so many people, and like knowing me, I'm big comedian too. I'm big on getting to know people.
It's the first one I've seen anyway.
So it was really fun, and I still actually communicate with my pastor.
Because he got hit.
And the crazy thing with my pastor is
timing and slickness of the ball and the movement of the lineman and the quarterback trying to run a play. All those things.
For the church camp I went to, he was my youth leader.
He was the one that going and start getting those white jerseys
with my group.
Off the line.
And then later on, he came to our church to be a pastor. And he's like, you look really familiar. I don't know you.
East is Darren. I mean, East.
6. Yeah, I was like 6, and he came to our church when I was like.
They got 10 men
9,
in the box
10,
and one guy over
probably.
here guarding JR.
I was just like, I don't remember. He brought a picture of church one day.
If you're going to beat us, you're going to beat us through the air.
Yeah. I got so freaked out. I still have that picture.
To go to halftime.
And it was me hugging him.
Tremendous show at halftime because both of these are outstanding bands.
It's like, I was your youth leader for camp.
Yeah, both of them were number ones in their competition.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They did very well.
It was just crazy.
You know, it was kind of funny.
I love him to
talk about
death. He's a
how
really good guy.
The football team were very quiet.
Still talking to this day. I mean,
we're very talkative.
See how they're doing, how I'm doing.
Yeah, on Twitter, I would hear from my students.
My sister was actually like in love with their son for a while.
Nobody's gonna line up in front of the band.
Yeah, they had like a big thing. But it was, I mean,
you know, all this,
his mom was really like cool with it. She was like, she liked us, she liked my sister. They were really fun people. They had this team night every Friday where all the teens would get together. They'd go bowling, go watch a movie, go do something. Just to get the church closer together, the youth group closer together. Yeah, it was really cool.
Pitch out to Monroe. 40, 45, spinning. Maybe the 46 or 7, that's about it. Jordan Nichols, one of the tacklers. You know, all this weather out here, guys.
Look at Galindo right there. Look at Galindo and how he comes in and gets Morone to slow down a little bit and allows Jordan Nichols to come in from his linebacker spot. Galindo's doing a great job tonight.
Well, he's not going to take him high. He's a smarter kid than that. That's not a good matchup. You know,
if you're ever traveling across Australia again, you need
a
traveling buddy, and you don't want to travel alone.
So they're going to use all 40 seconds if they can.
Did you ever
minute and a half to go the first time? First half, count down, ball at the 46-yard line. Quarterback Nate Rivas up to maybe the 48. But I was saying, all this weather out there, we got to send out extra kudos tonight to Don Ramirez and Val Zamora.
Yeah, we're going to take everything.
These great shots tonight, and they're out there in the elements as well.
Yeah, they got to stay dry and keep their equipment dry.
Yeah, that's
walk
the hard
to work
part.
with the box every day.
Staying dry for yourself is one thing, but to keep a high-priced piece of equipment dry, that would be something else. They do a great job.
The ball is at the 48-yard line. Need to get to about the 50 for a first down. Fourth down, about 2. Rivas with a man in motion is Navarro. Pitch out, Marone. 48, 50, 45, still going. Cutting back against the grain down to 40. And inside the 40, maybe to the 39-yard line. But
Ethan DeLuna trailing in that and doing exactly what he's been taught. You go away from the ball. Once the ball goes away from you, you start looking for a cutback lane. And Ethan DeLuna going back and getting that and going low. That's what you need to do with Moron being such a big runner. Go low, get him down. Hey, let's go ahead and save that touchdown run right there.
30 seconds to go and counting down Rivas out of the shotgun. They're going to throw the ball, I think. He's attempting. Yep, he gets rid of the ball, just unloads it at about the 35-yard line. That's going to stop the clock at 22 seconds.
Well, they totally lost me on that play. They went behind the wall, and there's umbrella. But you said the word pass?
Coach Burgett.
First of the night, I think.
I love Coach Burgett's facial expressions every once in a while. That was one of those. I told you to do this, not that. Kind of look.
Oh, that happens.
Is that the first pass of the night?
For East, Weslaco has one, and there's one for a touchdown. So East was trying to match that, I guess. Did he actually get the ball out of his hands?
Yep. Yeah, he did. Got to a line of scrimmage.
I lost it.
Ball on the 39-yard line. 22 seconds to go, and out of a shotgun again is Rivas. Hands off to no, he keeps it himself inside the 40 to about the 38.
Oh, they're okay with running the clock out. It looks like to me.
They have no more timeouts. So.
Yeah. Going tight, they're okay with that.
So unless something happens,
hurry up. We're gonna get at least one more play off.
Oh, better snap it.
2 penalty flags.
1 second. Somebody for East jumped off, but are they going to let him run this play?
That's against the Wildcats.
I think if they get lined up, they'll get to run it. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish, unless they're just going to.
If you ever want to go,
have Marone like I said, I have Marone back there. I think 1 second's enough time.
1 second on the clock. Pitch out.
If you want to paint a basketball
down to 0-0.
That'd be really cool.
But I think we're going to go to halftime, guys. Halftime, here's Bobby Lackey. We're all tied, 14-14. Weslaco East.
Basketball goals, bleachers. That'd be really cool, I'm not going to lie. I'll ask my parents. Because they told me, they're like, do you want to paint it? I was like, nah, because I just wasn't up for it. But just because I'm really big on basketball, I mean, but just to have, like, wake up every morning and see a basketball court there.
Weslaco.
Which was so behind this.
Test.
The one from Ezra Brand, that's what it looked like. Yeah.